Good evening, humans. Tyrannosaurusmoth here, and welcome to the monthly vlog for August 2024. Let's do this. Starting things off with the just channel news for the month, and not really a lot to talk about here. Just, I said at the end of last month, beginning of this month, that I was going to do a lot more wrestling figure reviews, and I held to that, so I'm proud of that. Definitely made a huge dent in kind of the reviews I wanted to get done, so that was awesome. A lot of new stuff came out as well, so that kind of added to that. However, that ties into the next bit of news, which is, August was definitely a ramp up from what I was doing before. September will definitely be a little bit of a step back in terms of output, just, not as common. Again, core days of Thursday and Saturday, occasionally Tuesday. Anything else sprinkled in is just bonus. And and then when it comes to October, all about the spooky stuff. I literally have an entire box in my basement of just horror and spooky figures and just stuff that I think is relevant. I really have always wanted to make October just fully given to the theme. It's been a goal of mine since I started the channel, and I think this is the closest I've come so far. I'm really excited. So I think I pretty much have the entire month's reviews just in one box, or most of them anyway. So I think that'll be really cool. And beyond that, outwards from that, I'm not going to get into it now. I'll get into it at the end of the video when I do the personal notes and stuff like that. But there's some stuff that'll inform more of the flow going forward, certainly in next year. So I guess stay tuned for that. But for now, let's take a look at my notable acquisitions for August 2024. Wow. Let's go. So talking about notable acquisitions for the month of August, and starting off strong with the Moth Nightfall Bane, and just insanely good figure. All the hype you've heard about this is real. Great articulation, fantastic accessories. But this review is up, so go watch that if you want to see my kind of full thoughts on this. But just unreal how good this is, and I am a Moth fan just as baseline. But this is next level for them, I think, absolutely. So that's starting off. And then for the second one, just bumped my elbow, so pardon that. That's probably loud. The inbox figure for this month is the AEW Supreme Sting. And wow, I'm gonna knock over my figures apparently. Fantastic looking figure. Obviously, I don't have this open yet. I haven't had a chance to actually check it out. I'm looking forward to doing that soon. And I've seen some horror stories of the QC, particularly for this head sculpt, but I just happened to luck out here all around. So very happy about that, and just cannot wait to crack this one open. So look forward to that review. I don't think I'm saving that one for October. I think I'm going to probably do that in September, so look for that soon. And then we have another recent review. This is the Keep Going Studio Black Ghost. Completely surprised by this. I mean, the price point was right when I saw it pop up on 5K Toys, just $50 and a lot of cloth goods and stuff like that. I was like, all right, I'll give that a shot. And just fluid articulation, crazy accessories, the light up feature, which I can't get to work unfortunately, but so good. I do have some issues with the arms. They were super tight before. I used some shock oil and then tried to fix that by kind of removing that, and been gradually adding some keys joint fix, and not fully there yet. Still, in spite of all that, still probably one of my favorite figures that's come out this year, which is, I think, speaks a lot to the quality here. And so good stuff there. I have one more. I'm gonna try and get this to not fall. There we go. And final bonus figure for this month was the very recent pickup, the NECA Mirage Rat King. And this is a figure I've waited for since I read the Eye Monster story. And so far it delivers. I've only had it out of the box for probably a couple hours, but everything in terms of the articulation, just everything I've seen so far, it definitely delivers. I mean, NECA has been going crazy with the TMNT stuff this year, and this is no exception. So that will do it for notable acquisitions for August. So in closing, just kind of wrapping up personal notes, etc. summer going into fall always feels like a heavy transitional period. Just probably the heaviest of the year, certainly for me personally, and this is no different. A lot of big things happening on the personal front, which I won't bore you with. However, in terms of the channel, creative output, etc., I have a whole big backlog of like customs and kit bashes and all this other stuff I've wanted to do for a while, and I've mentioned on this very vlog numerous times before, and I want to dedicate more time to that because there's some cool stuff I want to get done. And I think originally I was planning to kind of catalog and follow the process, and I'm not so sure about that right now just because I don't know what my flow is. So maybe I'll do a couple, and kind of if I feel comfortable, I'll start recording it and stuff like that. Or if enough people want to see it, I'll definitely make more of an effort. But in any event, I do want to dedicate more time to that. That's part of the slowdown for September. Again, the output, as I said at the beginning of the video, the output won't be quite as heavy. And that's just going to give you just more space to do other things. And beyond that, in that same vein, I've just finally started feeling like a very, very strong itch to start writing music again. And I know when that would happen. I know I've talked about it before, but now it's actually happening. I have a plan in place. So again, as I had said in the first section of the video on the channel news, that will affect next year because I do have a plan in place. I have milestones I want to hit, and I do intend to hit those. So that'll require more of a balance between what I do here and what I do there. And I do a lot of reviewing and recording and making thumbnails and doing all this stuff behind the scenes to kind of make these videos happen. Even though mine is definitely not as production heavy as some other reviewers or just other YouTube channels in general. So I can't imagine how intense those are. But for me, again, I want to kind of give myself more space, and that's why there'll be kind of a slower output. And October will probably be kind of in the middle. Again, I already have all the figures set aside, so that will be all the spooky figures, and hopefully just kind of dedicating it all to that, the spirit of the month. And that's definitely what I hope for. So that being said, again, the immediate future, not too many changes, but next year I'm definitely kind of eyeing some stuff. So stuff to look out for. And certainly the music, I kind of hope it resonates with some of you. Certainly if you like, again, the song that I end the videos with, again, that is me recording as Transdusk. What I have plans for next year will be a different thing, but we'll get to that when it comes up. So yeah, that's all I have to say for August 2024. Once again, thank you for being with me. Thank you for watching these videos if you are. I know only a handful of you do, and I totally get that. Again, this is a different format and just kind of me bullshitting for anywhere from like 7 to 20 minutes. So thank you for being here. I just appreciate that you subscribe, that you watch, that you care in any capacity, and always just hope I'm kind of informing you and just adding some brightness on any level, on any given day. So with that, I'm just going to close out, and I will see you next month in the vlog, or I'll see you in the reviews, of course. And yeah, so as always, I hope you're well. Hope that all of your toy dreams come true, and most importantly, I hope that you and yours stay weird, simians.